family. I always wanted to be a mum. I don't know why, it's just this instinct.
The whole journey of pregnancy, I just embraced all the changes that brought.
I'm playing a big role in bringing someone to life.
And we were so emotional.
It was exciting, getting to that stage in our lives.
I woke up, hubby said, "Oh, I think it's happening."
Run to the hospital.
I lost whatever control I had.
This is it.
I wasn't scared.
So my husband then goes and faints.
Holding her on my chest, it was just the most amazing moment.
I remember thinking how wonderful that I was able to do this, that I was able to have a baby.
Well, after I gave birth, they just took him to do the test, and then the doctor came back and saying that he didn't pass his hearing test.
We didn't believe it.
But they came back a second time and did a second hearing test, and we discovered that they were deaf.
Nah, your equipment's not working.
I just started crying. It's just like you're stepping into the void.
Will she be able to go to school? Will she be able to talk? Will she have friends? Will she be bullied at school? Will she ever get married? Your mind just goes crazy.
He's not gonna be able to have a normal life. And
I clearly remember my dad apologising to me as if it was his fault because it is a genetic hearing loss.
And my mother-in-law was quite upset. Oh my gosh, she's deaf. But my husband said, you know what, she's deaf. We accepted her as she was.
It's like any sort of grief process. There's the denial, there's the anger before there's acceptance, and you have to go through that.
Catherine Sullivan Centre, with no exaggeration, it changed our life. It changed me. I was in denial and I think I was afraid, and I had to work on myself to be stronger.
There's that fundamental foundation of support, and it was really like we'd found our family.
Our program is about the family and making the family part of their hearing impaired child's education.
Things that they've taught me here, I think have really helped me give the best start possible for my children.
Each stage has different things that we need to practice.
And so then it's just a process of going through the next few years of preschool years, getting your child to the stage where they will go to school quite happy and confident with enough language to be able to cope with kindergarten.
So when it actually came for the morning to go, she had dressed herself, packed her own bag. She said goodbye to us at the front gate, and then she ran off and left us.
And I guess the first 2 days I cried.
She didn't even look back. She was just so excited to be at school. She developed a feeling of who she was confident, and the fact that she had a hearing loss just wasn't going to stop her.
I want them to be connected. I want them to have language. I want them to have great jobs, and I really hope they have a great positive future. My husband and I always have difficulties trying to find work because of our deafness. I don't want that to be a barrier for them.
She was able to get into Wollongong Uni to do early childhood teaching, and she just absolutely thrived. It was like the fulfilment, of all the years that you'd put in with her. Just seeing her get to that stage was like, well, okay, I've done my job now.